Ruto remains the favorite to win the 2027 ballot. The president just unveiled the first phase of the affordable housing units, and it was a very big success. And I believe he's going to unveil them strategically in drips and drops until 2027, most of the ones in Western and Nyanza. See, politics is fundamentally a game of perception and narrative to help shape public opinion. Hell, the president or any other politician for that matter doesn't have to deliver. They just have to give you the illusion of service delivery. No wonder successful politicians capitalize on public relations. Now, let's see the viability of Maisa position, and I have the receipts to back it up, especially after seeing what Uhuru already did as president. Remember, in the lead up to 2017 elections, the first major political lever Uhuru pulled was to subsidize fuel and unga prices. And the next was to launch a panoply of projects that were never seen through. But nevertheless, the public bought it and it won him the presidency. Back to Ruto. The first major political lever that the president has pulled is going to China to secure financing for the next leg of the SGR to Nyanza through Kisii onto Western. People from these areas will be impacted at a personal level that you cannot tell them that the president is bad, especially when they'll be crisscrossing the country at a subsidized fee. See, he'll simply tell them that Ruto did it. Uhuru and Kibaki promised but never delivered. And do you know what? It's true. Secondarily, and this is the most important, the president will slowly but surely divide the opposition, and it's already evident. Assuming Ruto has Raila on his side, which I bet is going to be the play, then the next person he needs is Kalonzo. And I can put my money on the bet that is going to get him. Kalonzo is the most vulnerable and the most consequential piece of the puzzle for the president vis-a-vis the 2027 elections. And the rudimentary argument on why he gets him is simple. Kalonzo, in the entirety of his career, has never stood alone. At the dawn of his career, he was under Moi's tutelage. And for as long as I can remember, he's been stuck with Raila. So before the next elections, he'll be with the president. And finally, the final nail in opposition coalition's coffin is Rigiji himself. And the paradox is, he's the same man who has the wherewithal to take the president home were he to tone down on his rhetoric and unite his coalition behind him. But the point is, his rhetoric, his sharp tongue, is a disadvantage. A few weeks ago, he went after Matiang'i for lacking the numbers, albeit true, to be their flag bearer, and he took a lot of backlash. He took a lot of heat for it. He would have done it strategically through proper channels, other than putting it in the public domain. And above all, he showed interest in running for president himself. Kalonzo and Matiang'i were with him in the hope that they are going to capitalize on his own capital.